Hello and welcome to the Oakland A's UK live stream on Saturday, August 7th. Good evening to you all. Well, good evening if you're here in the UK. It is just gone 8:30 in the evening here in the UK on what has been a bit of a changeable weather day here in the UK, over across much of the UK. In fact, it's kind of nice periods and then absolutely chucking it down. So I know some of you out there would have been going to football or soccer for the first time in a long time today with the Football League starting up. So hope you enjoyed the day and hope you are going to be enjoying settling down for some Oakland A's baseball today. We're going to be chatting for about 20-25 minutes leading up to today's game. We're going to be looking back at game one yesterday, and we are going to be looking at all sorts of things around the Ramon situation, Nick Allen, our A's prospect, and not more. But I am Matt. There you go. There's my name. And this is what we've got coming up. You can see right there, right on cue, A's Rangers at the Coliseum. First pitch is 1:07 p.m. local time at the Coliseum in Oakland. So that's 9:07 here in the UK. And the lineups are there. Drew Anderson on the mound for the Rangers, and for the A's, it is the man, Cole. Always believe in your soul. Cole Irvin is on the man for the A's today, so more on him in a little while. And we'll be going deeper into the lineups. But let's look back at the game we had yesterday, or the early hours of this morning for us anyway. And we can dive right into it right here. Here we go. What a night. That's the A's official account on Twitter. What a night. Rise and grind. 4-1 victory, and of course it was done in the most magnificent of style. You can do it. A Marte Parte with a free run, walk-off home run. Phenomenal scenes at the Coliseum, slamming the ball into left field bleachers, and just the perfect way to win. Our second walk-off win in a row at the Coliseum, and he's immediately shown himself to be a superstar. Here he is, Super Starling Marte. That's the name we're going for here. Superstar, superstar, superstar. Super Starling Marte. That's the song. Get it chanted out there in the Coliseum. But yeah, he's immediately fitted in really well, whether he's stealing bases, whether he's playing a great centre field, in place of Ramon, of course, whether he's whacking them out into the seats. Marte is the man, and it's great to see. So, lots coming out of that one. There was a comment. Let me find it for you. Here we go. I was trying to find it. So, after the game, there were comments. Here we go. This is from Shana Rubin, the Mercury News. This was Chris Bassett after the game. Seabass. It's been a crappy 24 hours for us, to say the least. So that's impressive. We were able to flush it. Yes. Of course, he means in part the Ramon Laureano suspension, which was a real kick in the gut to everyone. But he did also make a point to talk about the much more serious and much more important news in terms of the beloved Ray Fosse, A's announcer for many a year. It was announced on the off day, on the Thursday, that he has taken time out in a battle with cancer. And here's a great tweet. Here we go. This is from Jose, who's well known as a photographer at the Coliseum and in the Bay Area. Look at the banner out in right field. You need the right field bleachers would do us proud there. Strength in unity. There we go. Strength in unity. Win for Fosse was the big sign. Drum for Fosse, stay strong. So yeah, fantastic to see the fans really showing their support for Fosse, and also all the players and all of the staff. Everyone loves Ray. So yeah, great to get a win for him too in that game. But lots going on, and there were a few things to pick out from it in the 4-1 win. Let me have a quick look. So Simone McCarthy made the point, walk-off in the bottom of the 11th. Starling Marte with his 6th career walk-off home run. Fantastic stuff. And then Melissa Lockhart of the Athletic with a Simpsons Chef Kiss gif. By the way, A's pitching 11 innings pitched, 13 Ks, 0 walks given up. So doesn't that show you everything? Incredible pitching by the A's. Struggles on the offense, really, once again, let's be honest. But we were able to come through when we needed to and get the walk-off. And yeah, just look at it. Starling Marte, 3-run walk-off homer. Beautiful stuff. Marte. So that was how we won Game 1 against the Rangers, 4-1. Good start by Seabass, but again, just not really getting much going offensively, but able to come through in the end and get a walk-off. But hopefully we can make it a bit more comfortable today. Jessica Kleinschmidt, I should point out, did highlight the fantastic t-shirt. Seabass having the Baseball's Last Dive Bar t-shirt, which we all know and love. So that was great to see. But brilliant to see the team doing so well. 7 innings pitched by Seabass, gave up just 5 hits and 1 earned run. So just another brilliant start. You just expect it from him now. 7 innings, keeping you in the game all the way. Fantastic. 8 strikeouts, was it, I think? Yes, 8 strikeouts. So, where does that leave us for today? Well, it leaves us with a really important game, I would say. We've got the off day on Monday, but this is precisely the sort of series where you want to see the A's going for a 3-game sweep. And to do that, of course, we need to win the second game. And that's what we have coming to us today. So you've seen the lineups across there, but we can take a more in-depth look at the A's lineup right now. So the lineup today for the A's. Canna leading off. Can you flip it? Yes, you can. And he's playing right field again. With Starling Marte batting second and in centre field. Matteo at first base. The change-arounds today are that Mitch Moreland comes out. He was DH. So Jed goes to DH. Josh Harrison moves from left field to second base. And Tony Kemp comes into the lineup in left field. Also Yan Gomes taken over for Sean Murphy behind the plate. So Canna, Marte, Oli, Jed, Yan Gomes behind the dish, Josh Harrison at second base, Chappie at third base, batting seventh, TK, Tony Kemp in left field, batting eighth, and then Elvis batting 9 and in shortstop. And as I mentioned, Cole Irvin is on the mound. So, looks like a good lineup today. We need to get those bats going though, and if we can get a nice early lead, get some runs on the board early against their starter, then we'll be in a good position to take the win today, and that's exactly what we need to go for the sweep tomorrow. There we go, there's your starting lineup for the A's today. And if we go back to the main screen, let's go back here. We will be able to see the Rangers lineup in a second, because it will appear as if by magic. As if by magic. As if by magic. As if by magic. There we go. Kiner-Falefa, Hernandez, Garcia. Hernandez with his first major league hit yesterday. Ibanez, Peters, Culberson, Trevino, Martin, and Terry, with Drew Anderson, the right-handed pitcher, on the mound for Lem. So, there we go. Oh, yeah. I am confident today, I will say that. I do think we are going along nicely, and what we need is just a good early start, get runs on the board early, and just have a nice platform for Cole to build on. Obviously, Superstar and Marte to do the business too, but for Cole, always believe in your soul. Cole's going to come through for us and pitch another good game and keep us rolling. Now, we're going to have a look more generally across the A's news. The first thing I wanted to look at today was the Olympic baseball, because Nick Allen, one of our best prospects, shortstop prospect, was in the US team and was in the gold medal game against Japan. Unfortunately for the US, they lost 2-0 to Japan, so great home win for Japan at their Olympics in Tokyo. But Nick Allen did really well, as you can see here. Led both teams in a gold medal game in hits, so we got 3 hits in the game. And in fact, I believe, yes, here we go. Nick Allen was one of the people, he is on the right of those 5, one of the people who was in the All-Olympic baseball team. He got the best defensive player of the tournament, which is no surprise because he is an absolute magician at shortstop, sorry. And you just expect it from him. Really looking forward to see him coming up at some point. He was in AA with the Midland Rockhounds, so he hasn't played at AAA yet. So you would expect him to play AAA before coming to the minors. And whether he goes there straight after coming back for the Olympics and then comes up in September, I don't know. It may be that they just put him in AAA and he rounds out the season in the minor leagues and then perhaps breaks camp with the A's on the opening day roster next season, but we'll see. It would be great to see him at some point. At the minute, there's a bit of a roster crunch there, isn't there? So perhaps he won't come up in the near future, but we shall see. The other news that has come out today, Martin Gallegos, here we go. So, and Bob Melvin said today that James Kaprielian is likely to start tomorrow. So I'm a little bit surprised by that, I will say. Dalton Jeffries came up last weekend and did fine in his start. I did feel that they might decide, let's give Dalton another go on Sunday to give Kaprielian just a little bit more rest before coming back next week. But I guess if he's good to go, then he may as well come straight back in. So that looks like being the plan currently, that they are going to go with James Kaprielian tomorrow against the Rangers, and that will be good to see. So good to have Cap back if he does, although I'd be more than happy to see DJ in there again. But yes, should be a good game. I'm really looking forward to this one. I do think the A's are primed to go on a bit of a run, and of course they've won a couple now. The Astros have lost 3 in a row, I think, from memory. So there's that group of teams who are chasing the Astros. I think we're 3 behind the Astros. You've then got Yankees. You've got obviously Rays and Red Sox. To one say Blue Jays are in there as well. They're not far away, and we know they're a very good team. So the race in the West and the race for the wild card is heating up. And I know the Mariners and Yankees are playing today. I believe the Mariners were winning, as I checked just before kicking off the live stream. But yeah, lots to play for, and that leads me to a very important part of the live stream, something I at times shy away from, but I'm not going to do that today. I am going to be brave. Yes, I am going to delve in to some predictions. Okay, I'm not sure how long that little video package is going to last for. Quickly did it this afternoon, thought it would be fun. We'll see. That may be the last UFC of it, so you may have got a one-off there. But my prediction for today, obviously I'm predicting the A's are going to win. I always predicted the A's will win. But I am going today for Josh Harrison. Josh, he was a bit unlucky in the game yesterday. I know he got out, the final out of the bottom of the 10th. Was it bottom of the 10th or bottom of the 9th? Can't remember. At third base, which is always a cardinal sin to make the final out at the third base. But it was a really good defensive play, good throw by them. So I don't think you can blame him too much. But he's a guy, I think, whose flexibility is something that's really coming to the fore already. The fact that we can play him in the outfield, he can come and play second base too. And he's not quite delivered that big hit yet. He's only been with the team a short space of time. But we've seen Yan Gomes do it with a home run in his debut. We've seen Starling Marte do it yesterday. And whilst Harrison, you're not expecting a lot of power from him, I am predicting that Josh Harrison today is going to do the business and is going to be the star on offense for us. Fingers crossed. Good luck to Josh. Good luck to the rest of the team. So there we go. That's the situation as we head into today's game. with the A's taking on the Rangers. Again, it is a 9:07 start here in the UK, and you can watch it on MLB.com via the MLB TV subscription. It's on NBC Sports California, I guess, out in America, unless it's on one of the national broadcasts. I don't know. It could be on Fox or something or other. But you'll know where to find it if you're in America. And if you're in Central European, it's an hour later, so it's 7 past 10, isn't it? So there we go. So the details will be coming up now. Don't forget to follow us across all of the social media platforms at Oakland AUK. Don't forget to listen to the podcast. And don't forget to cheer on the A's today as the man, Super Starling Marte, gets the offense going again alongside Josh Harrison. And the man, Cole Irvin, always believe in your soul, is going to do the business and pitch us all the way to victory. Thanks a lot for watching. I am Matt. Again, don't forget to follow us across all our social media platforms. And I'll be back again tomorrow at the same time, 8:30 here in the UK, 12:30 midday in Oakland, for a preview of Sunday's game against the Rangers too. So until then, enjoy the game this evening, and let's hope we get a nice A's win. See you later.